Hello, I'm here today to tell you about one of my favorite birds in the Amazon rainforest, the nocturnal predator, the spectacled owl. The first thing that I noticed about this beautiful bird is how it hunts mainly at night. With its excellent night vision, it can see very well in low light conditions, while most other animals are hiding in their burrows or roosts, fast asleep. It uses its silent flight to get within striking distance of its prey before they know what's going on. They often hunt over open areas where they can use moonlight to help them see. And when they spot prey, they stoop down quickly and silently grab it in their talons. Its name, spectacled owl, comes from the eye patch or spectacle-like white markings around its eyes. Its dark brown feathers help it camouflage into the shadows of the forest during the day. And these owls can be found in several different countries throughout Central and South America, including Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, French, Guyana, and Brazil. They prefer to live in lowland rainforest, but can also be found in forest edges, as long as there are large trees available for them to nest and roost in. They usually sit quietly on a branch, watching for movement below. If they happen to see a brightly colored poison dart frog, they might just have to try catching it. But these little frogs are so toxic that they're not worth getting sick over. So after one bite, the owl will spit it out and look for something else to eat. As the top nighttime hunter, this owl eats pretty much whatever small mammals, birds, reptiles, or insects come its way. This helps keep the populations of these species in check and contributes to the overall balance of the ecosystem. It feeds almost exclusively on prey that it catches itself, though sometimes it has been known to scavenge carrion if there isn't enough prey available. A healthy diet of fish could make any wild animal much happier. And if you'd like to learn more about the importance of fish for wildlife, visit our website. Spectacled owls are solitary creatures and generally prefer to live alone or in pairs. Sometimes they can be found in groups, but this is usually only during mating season or when there is a lot of food available. The male and female will share the duties of hunting and caring for the young. The male typically does most of the hunting, while the female incubates the eggs and cares for the outputs. Each pair will defend their territory from rivals by hooting and calling. The males tend to have larger territories than the females, which overlap each other's home ranges. When a rival owl enters its territory, it will respond with an aggressive display of aerial acrobatics and loud vocalizations until the intruder leaves. These beautiful birds are perfectly adapted for hunting at night. Their keen eyesight allows them to see very well in low light conditions, while their acute hearing helps them to pinpoint the exact location of their prey even in the darkest of nights. They can literally hear the beating heart of their prey through the thick undergrowth. These adaptations enable them to be highly efficient hunters, capable of catching a wide variety of prey species, including rodents, bats, monkeys, reptiles, and amphibians. Owls are actually one of the only predators that will hunt and eat green iguanas. These big lizards are usually safe from predators because they are too large for most daytime predators to handle. However, at night, they become easy prey for hungry owls. Their sharp, strong talons help them catch and kill their prey quickly and efficiently. This means they don't waste time trying to capture their food or chasing it all over the jungle. Once they lock their talons onto their dinner, it's game over. In addition to their powerful talons, they have sharp beaks that can easily tear through flesh, skin, and bone. They swallow their prey whole and are able to digest even the toughest of prey items. Owls also have special adaptations in their digestive system that allow them to digest bones and fur, which means that nothing goes to waste when they eat. During the day, they like to stay hidden in the dense canopy of tall trees where they are safe from predators like jaguars and harpy eagles. While perched in the tree, they remain still and silent until it's time to fly again. They are masters of disguise, and their brown feathers help them blend in with the bark of trees. This makes it difficult for predators to spot them while they are resting. Although they sleep during the day, they don't really do it properly. They can startle easily, so instead of sleeping, they just rest with one eye open, keeping an eye out for danger. Even though they are strong and adaptable, they still need a place to hide in order to survive. For example, they might be forced to flee their homes due to fires or flooding, which destroys their habitat and forces them to find somewhere else to live. If they can't find a new home right away, they may have to wander around until they find one, and this can make them vulnerable to predators. One of the things that makes spectacled owls so fascinating is their mysterious vocalizations. They are known for their haunting boom call, which can be heard echoing through the forest at night. The call is produced by both male and female, but the male's call is louder and more resonant. They use this call to communicate with each other over long distances and to establish territorial boundaries. When you hear this call, it's hard to imagine that such a small creature could produce such a loud and eerie sound. You can hear it for miles across the jungle, and it's one of those sounds that just sticks in your head and makes you wonder what's out there in the dark making that noise. Spectacled owls are well adapted for life in the rainforest. They are perfectly suited for hunting at night in the dark, dank environment. In fact, they are so well adapted to life in the rainforest that they can be found in a variety of habitats, from lowland rainforest to forest edges. As long as there are tall trees around, they're happy. They prefer to nest in tree cavities, which are natural hollows in trees created by woodpeckers or other birds. These cavities provide a safe place for the eggs and owlets to be protected from predators on the ground. When it's time to lay their eggs, they will choose a cavity that is high up in the tree and away from potential predators. They will also line the cavity with leaves and feathers to make a comfortable nest for their eggs. Even though they're mostly nocturnal, they're still affected by the changes in day length throughout the year. During the summer months, when days are longer, they will adjust their activity patterns to take advantage of the extra daylight hours. However, during the winter months, when days are shorter, they will return to their normal nocturnal habits. Sadly, they are currently threatened by growing pressure from deforestation and the destruction of old trees. These magnificent birds need old trees with cavities for nesting, and as forests are cut down and burned, their habitat is destroyed. As their habitat continues to shrink, these majestic creatures are in danger of disappearing forever. These birds play an important role in the ecosystem by controlling populations of rodents and other small animals. They are also indicators of environmental health, meaning that their presence indicates a healthy ecosystem. When their numbers decline, it is a sign that the ecosystem is in trouble. It's important that we protect these beautiful birds and the habitats they depend on, so that future generations can continue to marvel at their beauty and appreciate their important role in the ecosystem. One way we can do this is by supporting organizations that are working to protect rainforests and the species that live there. We can also reduce our own impact on the environment by conserving energy, reducing our carbon footprint, and making sustainable choices in our everyday lives. By taking these steps, we can help ensure that the spectacled owl and other amazing creatures of the rainforest continue to thrive for centuries to come. If we don't do something now, they may be gone forever. I hope you enjoyed learning about one of my favorite birds in the Amazon rainforest, the nocturnal predator. Be sure to tune in next time for more exciting animal videos. Thanks for watching.